Hey guys, how you doing? Recently, Trump talked about a proposal where rich people around the world can pay America $5 million to get a visa. He named it the gold card. Do you think that would actually work? Do you think it actually come into fruition? Let's find out about it. Let's hear from Uncle Trump to see what he has to say.
About the Trump Gold Card idea that you unveiled yesterday.
I'll be like,
I await more information, but the question is, does this reflect a view on your part that the American immigration system has never been properly monetized as you feel it should be?
well, not so much monetized. It hasn't been properly run. I get calls from, as an example, companies where they want to hire the number one student at a school. A person comes from India, China, Japan, lots of different places, and they go to Harvard, the Wharton School of Finance, they go to Yale, they go to all great schools, and they graduate number one in their class, and they're made job offers, but the offer is immediately rescinded because you have no idea whether or not that person can stay in the country. I want to be able to have that person stay in the country. These companies can go and buy a gold card, and they can use it as a matter of recruitment. At the same time, the company is using that money to pay down debt. We're going to pay down a lot of debt with that. And I think the gold card is going to be used by not only for that. I mean, they'll be used by companies. I mean, I could see Apple. I've spoken with Tim Cook, and by the way, he's going to make a $500 billion investment in the country only because of the results of the election. And I think because of tariffs. He's going to want to be in the country because of tariffs. Because if you're in the country, there is no tariff. If you're out of the country, you got to pay tariffs. And that's going to be a great investment, I think, that he's making. I know it's going to be a great investment.
So I agree with some of the things that he's saying. If people who have come from other countries go to Harvard and stuff like that, and they want to hire them, I guess that it could be the case where they don't know if they're gonna stay or not. Also, they might want to go back to their country and take their knowledge that they have, that they learned from Harvard. But I like the fact that Apple is investing $500 billion into America. That is good. That's going to cause a lot of jobs to be created. I can salute President Trump for that, for brokering such a deal, or pretty much I would even say brokering, but almost like threatening, because with tariffs that was a threat. So I'm glad that we are able to experience that. But let's see what happens.
But we have to be able to get people in the country, and we want people that are productive people. And I will tell you, the people that can pay $5 million, they're going to create jobs. They're going to spend a lot of money on jobs. They're going to have to pay taxes on that too. So they're going to be hiring people. They're going to be bringing people in and companies in. And I don't know, maybe it will sell like crazy. I happen to think it's going to sell like crazy. It's a bargain. But we'll know fairly soon. I think Howard and Scott, a few of you really are responsible for it. But Howard, if you want to discuss that for a couple of minutes, I think I'd like to have you. I think it's going to be a very successful program. This is
Sure.
commerce.
So the EB-5 program, which has been around for many years, had investment of $1 million into projects in America. And those projects were often suspect. They didn't really work out. There wasn't any oversight of it. And so for $1 million investment, you got a visa, and then you came into the country and ended up with a green card. So it was poorly overseen, poorly executed. Then you had our border open where millions of people came through. So the idea is we will have a proper business. We will modify the EB-5 agreement. Christy and I are working on it together. For $5 million, they'll get a license from the Department of Commerce. Then they'll make a proper investment on the EB-5, right? And we think Scott and I will design the EB-5 investment model, because Scott and I are the best people together to do that. So this is joint. This is exactly the Trump administration. We all work together. We work it out to be the best. And if we sell, just remember, 200,000. There's a line for EB-5 of 250,000 right now. 200,000 of these gold green cards is $1 trillion to pay down our debt. And that's why the president is doing it, because we are going to balance this budget and we are going to pay off the debt under President Trump.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I didn't know the numbers, but what he said, if that is true, 200,000, yes, times 5 million is, yeah, that's about 1 trillion. That's amazing if it can come into fruition. All right. Of course, some people might say, I've saw a couple of news feeds that, oh, the Russian oligarchs is going to do that. Oh, the Iranian and Saudi Arabian people will come and be able to do all types of stuff. Listen, if they're willing to invest $5 million, especially if it's modified where they have to definitely build businesses, not just projects where they can lie, because you know already how people do it. If they can show that, hey, listen, this is creating jobs, creating businesses, good businesses, quality businesses that Americans can be able to utilize, anybody can be able to utilize and be able to enjoy. That I agree with. I agree with. So hearing from the Secretary of Commerce, Howard Lutnick, I believe that this can be a very good thing, and it will allow more money to come into the country. Like they said, talking about paying down the debt and stuff like that. But I don't know if it's going to just, the money's going to go to the American government, and then they got to issue out more money to invest in businesses. Maybe that could be the case. And if that is the case, that's cool. But I do feel that this will work if it is managed properly and people don't get their greasy ass hands in it and cause a lot of problems. So only time will tell. All right. This is something that I feel can be awesome for the American people, for foreigners who come in and who want to invest in America. Because let's be honest, if you travel to certain countries, you will notice that America is a place where many, many people want to invest in, because we have one of the best stock markets, one of the best real estate markets out there. And you have to understand that those people with money, they want to invest in things like that so that they can be able to make even more money. And if they want to bring it back home, they can, to be able to make something better for their home countries. But I do agree with this. I hope that it goes into effect. Know that the Democrats are a little bit pissed off with things that's going on, but this is a good immigration idea, and I feel that it will go well. And I will also talk about immigration in the future, especially about the green card process and stuff like that. One of my wonderful subscribers asked me to make a video about that, and I am working on it. Just have to do a little more research on the topics that I'm going to talk about. But my brothers and sisters, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I know that your time is valuable, but you spent it with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're notified for any videos that I drop. Also, share my videos. That will help me out as well. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.